Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where today we're going to be doing a little bit of an update video, a little bit for the late fall slash December holiday season, I guess, whatever you want to call it. A couple of real quick game updates, and I have a couple of other things to say. So let's go ahead and get started with one of those. And that is, you may have seen recently a video just popped up that was not directly related to creating games. It was actually playing a game for the brand new Pokemon Shining Pearl, and that is we are starting to do some Let's Plays here on the channel as well. Now, this does not take over for the main content of the channel by any means. This is kind of something to fill in gaps for lost time, because I know I haven't uploaded too much for the games themselves. I thought a good play of doing that was to play some games. Once again, games is literally in the title of the channel / company, so there you go. Yeah, like I said, by no means taking over. I'm just gonna be doing some stuff here and there to fill out. I definitely want to finish this Pokemon run that we've already started. Got like 4 episodes recorded, I think, and I'm kind of just playing as I go along, and I'll upload to my normal channel around Skyridge as an actual video later. So if you're interested in checking out some gameplay, go ahead and do that. Also comment below some other games you want to see covered, because right now all I really have is the Pokemon run that we're doing. But that's what we're here for, of course. Let's go ahead and start talking about some of our projects. So as you may have seen in our last video, if not, link me down below, because check it out. It's probably the thing I'm the most excited about right now. But I am currently working on, I'd say, duck builder / tower defense kind of hybrid game is what I'd call it. And as you may have noticed, we have not named it yet. We have not themed it. That ends today. I am proud to announce the Rune Room. Name tempting, we're going to think of a better one later, but for now we're calling it the Rune Room. For now we're calling it the Rune Room. Basically the theme of this game, which I'll have a big lore video, but we're just doing updates now, so I'll just give you the long and short of it. But basically the theme is that you are 2 to 4 kind of warring wizards protecting your keeps that, of course, have all these ancient magical artifacts and treasures and secrets and blah, 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 blah. So you're each going at it, playing these spells, hiring mercenaries, placing traps in your tower, stuff like that. And it's all covered by this big arcane barrier, which that's how I'm doing the life total. It's like this big magical barrier that you like slowly whittling down as you attack the fortress. So that's kind of the new theme for the game. I'm not completely 100% sold on Rune Room yet, but I liked it. It's very literate. Back over the whole tower and magic thing. So Rune Room for now. May think of another name later, but that's what we're rolling with, and I like it. So chilling. The other big update I have for that is one of the concepts you may remember was the class system, where there's 6 different jobs, and each one of those you get different ability. Like you might be able to draw an extra card in your turn, or you might be able to increase your attack power, something like that. I'm going to go ahead and combine the 2 classes. One that's you discard cards to gain attack, and one discard cards on your opponent's turn to gain defense. Those seem very much like the same ability to me, so I will combine those and think of a new ability. But I kind of want to do more stuff like that. I want more interaction. Like, one huge thing I want for the game is to have player interaction beyond just the basic guarding whenever you attack, or activating a trap card when you do a thing. So it's going to be one of the big things coming up next, is just kind of designing some new abilities. And that takes me to my next point of something else that we can do for content here. And that is, I don't know if I'll do this as a stream or just make these kind of live videos that I'll document and edit out later. But I want to kind of do some live game building / testing streams, so you guys can actually see me design the cards themselves and see them in action as I kind of practice against imaginary opponents to see how they'd go in this 1v1 scenario. So I want to do that for that. Possibly find other games too, but like the big one right now that was probably for the Rune Room, because that's a big multiplayer card game kind of game. So that seems the best for that. But speaking of my other projects, let's talk for a second about the Pandora puzzle. That is, if you guys remember, my blind tile shifting maze running game, basically themed to unlocking the secrets of Pandora's box before it's too late, because you're on a very strict timer before all chaos ensues and it's too late, you're stuck forever or whatever. But I thought of a new mechanic for that game based on the initial dice roll for the Red Room, where like you roll 2 dice to kind of determine not only turn order but your base jobs. But that made me think, what else can I do that's fun with dice? And I thought about like the whole chaotic theme of Pandora's box, and decided, I don't know if we could do this on a D4 or a D6. I don't know which dice we're using yet, but at the beginning of each of your rounds, which initially you have 20 rounds, I might have to reduce that for this new rule. We'll have to test that out. But at the beginning of each round, you'll roll either a D6 or a D4, whichever I decide on. And whatever that number is the number of actions you have in that turn. That'll let you do a lot more maneuvers, because a big part of this game is like flipping over tiles, moving things around, pushing things off the board to create new tiles. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that moves around. I feel like the 20 turn limits with 1 action per turn might be a little too slow to actually get something done. So it seems like a fun way of doing that while still having that element of chance and chaos in there. So we're doing that. As for the other games, I hate to say it because like I love all my ideas, but Thunderland and Trance are going to be temporarily sidelined. I'm not giving up on these by any means, but I'm not giving up on them. Like, Trance really hits home for me because it's been literally come off of the lore of basically a story that I've had ever since high school, and I would love to get all the characters in there. Literally, even going into the whole name of the channel, Skyridge, is like a main area in the lore of that game. So, like, that's going nowhere. I just don't know what I'm doing with it right now, because there's a lot of ideas floating in my head and nothing's really sticking to the wall, I guess. But Thunderland as well. Like, I want to do something with a theme park building game. I want to do something with a theme park building game. You've seen the if you've been watching my videos, you've seen the basic pitch of it, but like, I still need to, honestly, I've like 3 back here that I haven't tested out yet, but there are a lot of different theme park building games in the genre, and I don't know exactly what I could do to differentiate it. So I'm gonna have to test a lot of those out. We maybe have to do more stuff for content, playing other games, I guess. I don't know how I'll do it. I'll have to get some gaming groups to actually want to record some sessions with me, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with those two for now, so I just want to kind of focus on the Red Room and Pandora puzzle, and I'll get back to those dudes eventually. Final thing for today, and this is the big thing, which during this channel intro video, I know I mentioned possibly putting up a Patreon for just general improvements to getting better components, to publishing rights once I need them. If I ever need to get staff and go large enough that I'm not just independent, visiting our conventions to talk with the industry and test out much larger community, things like that. And I finally did it. You guys check out now, patreon.com/Skyridge Games. Link will be up there in the there. So let's talk about it for a sec. Like I said, this will mainly be used for channel improvements. I know one thing I did with some stuff on Skyridge on my other channel is I didn't want to launch a Patreon for that. I wanted that to mainly for the company. So if you do want to throw me a bone there, check out my TCG Player store, where we sell various card game stuff, mainly for Vanguard. Or, of course, our affiliates, Raise Energy, the awesome energy drink, code Skyridge, save you 15%. But that I don't really spiel here because I want this to be mainly for my Patreon. But yeah, channel improvements, like I said, a couple things I went ahead and got there. This is a nice video of is I have a new capture card for video games. That's how I'm uploading the Pokemon run right now. And I got this really good new webcam off of Kickstarter. You might see in some gameplay videos. Don't have it plugged in right now, but like it has a late package on it, adjustable volume and boom on there. Nice microphone. Like, it's a really nice webcam to help improve the quality stuff on channel. So things like that. I'm currently looking into getting a drawing pad so I can do some digital art and actually have better graphics, not just the random hand draw stuff that you see now in pixel art, stuff like that. So Patreon will definitely go towards stuff like that as well. Right now I just have 3 basic tiers set up. I don't really know. I might have to change them sometime in the future, but these are just like the basics that gave me that I could think of. comment some stuff you want to see as Patreon exclusives. I may add them into the page. But right now we just got 3 tiers. First of all, it's a $3 tier, which is kind of like the lowest one I could actually physically put on there. And this is just, your thank you for supporting me. Get access to, I want to do some exclusive polls on there for future things that you may not even see on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere else first. So exclusive posts and stuff at $3, as well as various thank you so much for actually supporting me and the channel. A couple dollars more for $5 a month. You also gain early access to projects. This will be another thing that we'll have to figure out, but I assume it'll be like a print and play something that can be done. But just so you could actually test out games with me as we go along and give me your feedback on them in advance before I can actually talk to any of my friends or other gaming groups and stuff like that. As well as that on $5, I know a lot of people do a similar thing to this, but I want to give you guys a special thank you on each of my future videos now. So I'm not sure if it'll actually be on the screen or in the description below, but you will see your name listed there and the thank yous on every single video. Once again, another way to thank you for helping me out. So I'm going to help you out and do that and give you early access to all my game stuff. Finally, this is a big one because I had to do something cool for the big tier. But $15, don't ask why the jumps goes from 5 to 15. Like I said, I'm still working on prices. But this is kind of the producer tier, where you guys could actually help me out more directly than literally just playtesting games and stuff like that. But this year you actually have the ability to directly get in touch with me to help suggest things for the game. This might be things like helping to design a piece for something like a new card for the game, or just like help me figure out some rules and say, oh hey, in Dream Room, I know that you were doing this deck building thing, but like maybe we could do this instead. So like that's kind of the what I think of for the producer thing of you actually helping me out more directly and getting more involved with the games themselves, so you know that you help design it. And that's a really cool thing to me, I think. But what do you guys think? Comment down below if you have any suggestions on any of these things. Like I said, you should be seeing a bunch of Pokemon Let's Play episodes coming up live. At the time of recording this, I have about 4 recorded. One's up on the channel, another one should be coming. I just wanted to get this video out first. And I've been having a lot of fun with those, but like I said, that's not the main draw of the channel. So make sure you're staying tuned for all those updates, of course, like today. And like I said, I want to start doing some actual game videos, some live testing and creating pieces right in front of you guys. So look forward to that. As always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, or like this video if you enjoy this kind of content. If you don't dislike, just let me know. Like, interaction is the best way to learn things or whatever. But until next time, thank you guys for watching and enjoy your holiday season, because this is like right in the middle of Black Friday, Christmas season.